Hi guys, we all made it into the new year. I know I'm really late and the last time that you guys seen me was last year. Now we're in February and I know that a lot of people have put in some new year resolutions and you probably have not even gotten into any of your goals yet that you put on your list, and we're in February. But I want you guys to know to not beat yourself up. It's okay, it's totally normal, and sometimes we're gonna put things on our list and we're not going to get to them exactly at the time that we say that we want to, but you just have to know that you can still get there. You'll get there when you can, and you have to build a system to where you can get to these goals, and just know that it's not the end of it. You're not a failure. It's okay. So throughout this video, I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about that, and I'm going to let you guys know that as long as you're doing little habits each day to get to your next goal, you are getting somewhere. So just love yourself throughout the whole process of trying to become the new person that you're trying to become. I know that the fear of stepping into something new can make you feel like your mind is in a jail. It's really very much a mental jail, and you can feel very stuck. You can feel very stagnant, and you feel like a failure basically. I just want you to know that you're never a failure as long as you keep trying. A lot of people fail to realize that in order to be something that you've never been before, you have to go through things that you've never done before. So a lot of people, they want to keep the same habits that they've been doing, they want to hang around the same people, and they just want to keep that same lifestyle while also still wanting to become that new person that they want to step into. And that's really not realistic. You cannot live a lifestyle and not have the habits that align with that lifestyle. You have to do things each day that will help you to build the skills that you need and the knowledge that you need in order to be in that position. So you cannot continue to hang around friends that gossip. You can't continue to hang around people that don't speak motivation into your ears. If you constantly hang around people who just do negative things, you'll constantly keep going through negative reactions, basically. You cannot expect to be a business person and you're hanging around people who don't even get up and work, who don't even get up and, talk about things that are business related. If you're hanging around people and constantly in your ears, you're just getting fed negativity, then you're not going to get anywhere far. So you have to change your surroundings. I know one thing that's very important is your environment. It's very important, and a lot of people, they miss that and they feel like they can be in any environment and still be a particular person. But honestly, truthfully, subconsciously is going to affect you. So you have to take that into account, and you have to take that very seriously. I know it can be hard to get rid of friends that you've grown up with, as you were a child, but certain people are there for a certain season. You learn things from people. It's not the end of your life if you get rid of certain friends, if you get rid of certain, even sometimes family, if they're not feeding you that positivity and teaching you things. Everyone has their own compartment within your life, so you just have to know which compartment to place them in. In order to be in a different position, you have to do different things and experience different things. Once you get into this unknown space, then you'll know the right questions to ask from there. So a lot of people, and I'm going to say a lot of people, including me, because I am a part of this also, I want to start my business. And as I was trying to plan the business, I overthink constantly. And I know a lot of people have the same issue. I'll watch videos on business things and I'll notice that a lot of people fear the same thing. Everyone wants to know everything, but you can't really know everything until you're in the unknown process to know the right questions to ask once you're in that position. So if there's a job that you want and you want to know everything, let's just say, for instance, real estate. You want to know all of the answers to real estate. Yes, you can listen to a course. You can listen to someone that is in real estate, a close family member or a friend, and you can get advice from them, but they'll go through a different experience than you. So there are specific questions that they can't answer for you because you have to go through it on your own. So you can get the gist, a little bit of what you want to know the knowledge on, but at the same time, you have to be willing to step into the unknown. And then once you're there, you will be okay. Just ask the right questions, and there's no such thing as failure. So you have to understand that you will honestly always learn. It'll always be a learning process. Life is a learning process. You'll never truly fail and then that's just the end of it. You'll always just have to get steered to a different direction. It's going to be a little bit scary, but at the same time, it's a learning experience, so it should be exciting because you need to think in your head instead of being scared like, oh, what if I fail? You need to be excited like, what am I gonna learn? Every time you go into a direction and you realize, nope, this doesn't work, it's gonna take you over here. This doesn't work here, this doesn't work. Here. Now it works. So you're honestly just going to be learning throughout this whole process. You're going to learn your way of working. You're going to learn your way of success. Throughout this whole experience of getting steered into different directions, you're just constantly going to learn your best way of working, your best way of success, because everyone has their different working style or different learning style. So this will teach you the best way that you can succeed in your business or in anything that you want to do throughout your life. I'm going to give you guys an example. So for instance, Thomas Edison. Thomas Edison had a huge influence on the inventions of electricity. And he has a quote that says, "I have not failed, I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." So if Thomas Edison, that has a huge influence, is giving you this quote, he is letting you know that you're going to feel like sometimes you're failing, but you're not failing. You're just getting steered in a different direction. Do you know how many times things didn't go his way when he was experimenting and trying to create electricity? He had to get steered in different directions a bunch of times. So you have to realize that this is going to happen to you if it definitely happened to Thomas Edison. So failure is a part of success. I'm going to need you guys to open your ears for this next point. The next point is that the first decision that you make is going to be your hardest, but it's okay. And the reason why it's going to be your hardest is because once you make this big decision, it's going to change everything. Because after you make this decision, everything else in your lifestyle is going to have to align with this decision. So you're going to have to build new habits in order to make this new decision successful, make this new lifestyle successful. It sounds really scary, but trust me, this experience, this journey is going to be full of learning, achieving, and growing. No one is perfect, and you're learning throughout this process, so no one expects you to make the right decisions all the time. You want to be very careful with the decisions that you make, because each decision that you make is going to be the outline of the following decisions that you make. Do not choose to be stagnant because of your fears. You have to overcome your fears, and once you overcome your fears, now there'll no longer be fears. There'll just be obstacles that you've overcome, and now you'll be able to move to the next level. Some of the most successful people are where they are because they understand that they will have fears, but you have to overcome the fears. You have to feel the fear and do it anyway. You cannot become stronger if you don't push past what's holding you back now. Think about when you're in the gym. When you're working out and you're using weights, you have to up the weights as you do the workouts. You can't stay stagnant with the same weight. You have to go up. So think about it that way. You have to strengthen yourself by continuously pushing past the things that are holding you back so that you can strengthen your skills, so that you can strengthen your mindset and everything else that is compatible with the new lifestyle that you're trying to step into. When you start to doubt yourself, I want you to take a step back and really reflect. Ask yourself, what is my why, and why is it important that I do this particular thing? We all are here for a purpose, and you just have to sometimes step back, look at yourself, and ask, what is my purpose for being here? A lot of people, they forget to ask themselves this question, and this will allow you to motivate yourself because you realize that you're not just doing these things for no reason. You're actually doing this for a specific reason. So just look at yourself, have a conversation with yourself, and say, what is my why? Now, if you ask yourself this question and you figure out that it's difficult for you to discover your purpose, then maybe you need to experience more. Maybe you're not outside enough. You may be locked away inside of your room, not experiencing different perspectives. And that's definitely crucial because you need to know what captivates your attention the most. So get outside, get different perspectives, different opinions, different experiences. Get out there and find your reason to be valuable. I know that a lot of our experiences have molded us into who we are today subconsciously, so you want to start making the conscious decision of how your experiences will affect you right now. You have to be the change that you want to see. I know that you are going to go through a lot of ups and downs, but these ups and downs will be custom to your success. No one else is going to be able to go through the same experiences that you are going to go through, so find this journey exciting. Don't find it scary. This is going to be a part of your story. You'll be able to tell your story and just find excitement within this journey. You need to embrace these challenges because this is what's going to make you stand out from the rest. You can read more about how to embrace risk and conquer your fears at womenandmoney.co. On womenandmoney.co, you'll be able to read tons of articles about financial development, personal development, and much more. You'll also be able to find a lot of these points that I've made here in this video. Also have the link in my description, so you can click that link down below, and we are here to help you throughout the process. I also want you to remember your why and your value. Discover your inner magic by reading Think Big, Dream Bigger. This book will help you to embrace new possibilities, build confidence, reconnect with your inner child, and as well as transforming your life. You can download this life-changing book today at womanandmoney.co. This company is all about woman empowerment, woman intelligence, and we just really want to push you, push your confidence, push your mindset. A lot of women don't have enough knowledge on certain things such as personal development as well as financial development and much more. So what Women and Money Company is here to do is to honestly teach you these things, teach you the things that no one else will really let you know. Honestly, moving forward, if you want to grow and be successful, this company is all for you and all to empower you. Now that I've given you all of the tips, I want you to pour into yourself. 2025 is all about pouring into yourself and taking yourself seriously. A lot of the times we pour into other people, but at times we have to take a pause and pour into ourselves and really allow ourselves to get to the point where we want to get to. So in order to grow, you guys need to start learning these things. You have to build knowledge. And one way to start is going on womanandmoney.co. Women and Money Company is here for you, and we want to teach you everything that you want to learn.